Hello. I want to start doing these again because whenever I was doing them before, I really enjoyed talking about how I felt, and I felt like it gave me a lot of closure. And instead of doing like the old ones that I was doing before, wherever I talked about past stuff, I really think I want to talk about new things now. So that's a lot to catch up on, but um, where have I been lately? Since the last time I was here, I wasn't doing too well already. Um, I was having a lot of relationship issues that I'm still working through, and I feel like I've had enough time to. I'm told with the amount of time I've been thinking about it, I feel like I should be past it, but at the moment I'm really not. So it's just it's a personal thing. I think I overthink all of it. So basically, I was in a very long relationship, and it was very good for the most part. And basically, some mistakes were made. Some really big mistakes were made, and it ruined everything. And I say it ruined everything, and I say it as if it was a thing that just happens to people, but really it boiled down to me making some mistakes and me feeling certain ways about certain things and me being selfish for a couple important key moments in the relationship that I didn't think through at the time, and I'm still working through it. I do not want to, spend all my free time just self-loathing and hating myself because of it. We all make mistakes and we all try to process them on our own time, and it really hurts. It really hurts knowing that you can say you care about someone as much as you say you do, and your actions, show different. And I feel like those are the important parts that you really need to focus on in any relationship. You need to really think through those decisions you make, because they always come back. They always will come back. There's no getting around it. Don't be cocky. Don't find loopholes. Do not hurt the people you care about the most. So that's where I am right now. Had a breakup a few months ago. Everything just became too stressful on their end, and I understood completely. In those moments, I didn't. Obviously, you're so stuck in your own head that you're not going to. You're going to hold on to what you can, and you need to know that it's not enough. They've put enough thought into the decisions they're making, and it's not just some abrupt thing. And you trust their decisions, and I was not handling it well. Every part of me wanted everything to work out, and that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. You do not just get to magically do a bunch of things that you should have already been doing prior and think that it'll be alright again, because it won't be. It's either not going to be the same, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same at all. No matter how hard you try, you will not be able to bring back what you felt you had if you make the mistakes you do. So, I've been single since April. We worked some things out. She ended up moving out not too long ago, and again, it was my fault. It was 100% my fault. I reacted wrong towards the wrong people. I should have focused on their happiness, and I screwed up. I overreacted, and it's not a good way to prove anything. Do not let your emotions get the best of you, and do not be consumed by all that confusion. No matter how badly you want it, it's not going to work. And all you're going to do is just become someone you're not. And so I acted like someone I wasn't. And I'm still processing the fact that I even acted the way I did. I lost it. I lost it emotionally. You don't handle those things well. I cried. I cried a lot. I cried a lot for like the week. I missed a few days of work. That was really fun. Had to process what had just happened. But to me, I feel like we're still working on some things. Not relationship wise. Like, we've accumulated so much throughout the relationship, so it's a lot to go through. There's a lot to go through. It's a lot of space that needs redone. I only just recently got my own apartment, and it's been really fun. I've never had like a place of my own. I've bounced around so many different places that for a long time I couldn't find a place that felt like home, and so it's a different feeling. It's a big different feeling. I did not think I'd get my own place, even though it was super late, and everyone else I knew already had their own place. They already had some stuff figured out, and I was just like, I don't want to get my own place yet. So I never worried about it. And then I got my own place. We spent some time here. I'm still here. She is moving on the best way she can, and I hope everything works out for her. I will always be a friend, and I will always do what I can as a friend until I'm basically unneeded, and that's how I feel about that. There's a lot of me I need to focus on now, and I've been meeting a few people lately, and it's been really exciting. I've been having a lot of fun, just branching out and going over my options. And you create a bunch of like just new and exciting moments with all these new people, and I'm really enjoying that. I don't know what it is. It's just that new exciting feeling, and I'm just like milking it. Not milking it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it the entire time. I want to live in every moment I can where I don't have to think that I'm alone. So it's a lot to take in. I have not been alone. As far as my last relationship, it was a consistent thing. There was no going without either one of us for years. Like there was no time in between where we weren't around each other. We tried to base most of our decisions on how the other person felt. We did a lot of things together, even the simple things. We caught up on shows together, movies together, we went places. Money-wise, like we depended on each other for a lot of different things, and it worked out very well. And then going from all that to just issues that you've created for yourself. It sucks. It sucks being alone. I feel like I've been very distant with family. I feel like I've been very distant with friends, especially. I just feel like I've been shoving a lot of people out of my life. Not shutting them out completely, but I'm just like locking the door. I'm locking the door before I leave everywhere. I'm just not letting a lot of people in. It's not something it's not something I want to sit down and talk with anybody. I don't want to get emotional all the time. It's still a new thing that I have to deal with, and with time, it's gonna work out. It has to work out. I mean, otherwise, what would be the point of all this? So now I have my own place. I'm single and not quite understanding how to be single. There's like still some moments where you really do think you're in a routine like you've been, and the routine's gone. You catch yourself in those moments. You find little things throughout your day that remind you of literally like the past years. It was most of my 20s. And you really got to fight those urges sometimes. You know, I've gone out and gotten food, and like in my head I'm like, I need to grab more food for so and so, and then I gotta remember I don't. I get, you know, large portions of something else. I feel like I need to grab extra silverware when I get takeout, and then I realize I don't have to wait to catch up on shows anymore. I can just sit there and watch the shows on my own, and I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that at all. I'm not used to all that freedom, I guess, is what I want to say. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it, and I'm getting through it. I want to get through it. I promise I want to get through it. It's a little steep right now, and I'm dragging. But I know with time I am going to rely on myself for a bunch of things. I'm going to try to focus on friends and family. At some point, I've had a lot of people that have been talking to me, and it's been very helpful. It's been very helpful. And I want everyone to know I appreciate it. Through all this, I still don't feel like I'm the good guy, though. You know, it's just like, it's that whole self-loathing, self-hating thing. You really don't feel, you put yourself down. You put yourself down through all of it. You know, you're going to blame yourself for everything, and in a way, it is going to, how would I say it? You're gonna put yourself down. You're going to keep putting yourself down until you realize you don't need to be doing that to get through it. Because no matter what, you're still doing all these other things. You know, you're still coming home. You're still going to work. You still have priorities. You still distract yourself with all these different things. You just gotta keep doing that till you're better, is what I want to say. I don't know if it's completely accurate. But no, you really have to put yourself into a situation you didn't think you would put yourself in to help you get through all of it. I've been talking to a lot of very close friends, and it's not so much that they've had a lot of advice. I mean, sure, you can relate your issues with theirs, and, you know, get a better understanding of how everything works out. But it's really the comfort. It's the comfort. It's the ear. It's the voice in your ear. It's talking to someone. It's just feeling better knowing that at least some people care enough to ask and hear you out and understand what kind of person you are to be so open about everything. And that's really good. I'm glad for the friends that I have, because you know, if I was completely alone, that would just screw me up, dude. That would fuck with my head. if I had a zero, if I had no one whatsoever. Yeah, that'd be great. But yeah, I think that's what I wanted to cover. I just wanted to get into the motions of doing this again. I found this really neat keyboard app, and I was trying to like translate it. I was trying to translate it because it's not like the actual keys. It's like, it's the keys, but then it translates to the keys for a piano, but it's on the keyboard. And I've been just trying to find little simple notes and stuff, and I've been really enjoying it. I'm remembering letters better than I'm remembering like notes from like sheet music. just sounds beautiful. I think I actually might get a keyboard because I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this little silly thing. I got a ukulele a couple weeks ago. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at the ukulele at all. And I probably only learned like maybe like a few open chords and like fret chords. But no, it's still exciting. I've always wanted to pick up a hobby, but I feel like I am musically challenged about everything. I've like looked at so many different music shits, and it's all so complicated to me. The finger positions on guitars and ukuleles, everything about it seems complicated. And then you talk to someone who knows how to play, and they're like, oh, it's easy. Well, you're right, because you practiced a lot. I have not. I am at least a weekend to having a ukulele. I've put maybe 10 minutes in total into this ukulele, and I want to get the hang of it. I don't know what it is about having a ukulele, or just like a simple instrument, but I really like it. And I feel like if I can somehow translate some certain things to the actual notes, maybe I'll get the hang of it better. All these, you gotta put your fingers in different positions, and you strum differently, you know? It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. I envy people who can just be like, bit-de-doo, and I cannot. I cannot do that. But, no, that's, I think, as far as I'm getting right now. I really wanted to try out video. I'm very camera shy. I'm not good at taking pictures. I'm not good at video at all. So it was a nice experience. I've been trying not to look at myself, you know, because I don't look so good, and I don't feel so great, and everything sucks. But I'm gonna get through it. I want to do more of these because, like I said, it's very comforting. I just got therapy like 2 months ago, and it has not been as fun as I thought it would. There doesn't seem to be like any compatibility with the therapist. I feel like I could talk about one thing, but realistically, I'm having midlife crises in my head. It's like, how do you explain that to a Christian woman in her mid-30s, where like the biggest issues that she probably hears is just like, you know, dead-end job stuff? I'm like, well, okay, what about life stuff? What about being on a rock spinning so fucking fast around the sun for billions of years, and then at some point that sun's gonna expand and blow up, or we're just gonna die because of our own stupidity? And I want to talk about that, but instead I'm like, oh, relationship stuff, you know, it's got me down. But really, I want to be like, what's the point of all of this? You know, what's the point of you doing therapy? I understand you like to comfort people. You like to give them the answers they want to hear, or maybe you want to help them over little obstacles and make them be more open-minded to other opinions, and then go from there. But, you know, that's a bunch of depressing stuff I don't want to dip into too much. But aside from that, I still think I appreciate anyone who listens to this. Not that specifically, the video. And I think I want to do it more. I think I just want to keep myself up to date with maybe how far I've come as a person, and maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe that's why I want to do these. Maybe at some point I could look back on them and feel foolish for being so emotional, and look at the progress over time and compare it to the old stuff. And I just feel like if there's anything that's like real at the moment, it is moments that are captured. You know, I could talk about anything to anybody, but I don't feel like until you like open up your options with people on the internet, it really doesn't get talked about enough. And I really feel like that's a comfort I need. I want to be more comfortable with people. I want people to be comfortable with me. I'm a very easygoing, open-minded person who really just feels like he's going through a lot right now, and he doesn't want to. I do not want to. I want to get through everything on my own, but I would like some help. No, I think that's it for now. I don't know if this is the longest one I did. It's been a minute, but I do thank anyone who actually listened to it at all. Like I said, I appreciate any little thing. I like getting to know people, and I like people getting to know things about me, and it's fun. I enjoy it. And then, as usual, like the last videos, I'm going to put a little song at the end in the description, just because I like it when people can hear me, and then I don't get into my head a little bit with music. I really enjoy music. It's my favorite pastime. Although a bunch of different emotions. You know, you can listen to a Spotify playlist, and it is just like a roller coaster of different things, and it's great. So I'll leave it with that. I appreciate anyone that's listened. It means more to me than anyone realizes, and I really enjoy that. I really like talking, and I really like to talk to people that care about the same things I do. So, thanks for listening, and hopefully I do these more.